Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to MACkite. I've got 3 new surf kites here and I'm getting ready to pack for spring break. What I'm curious to see is, well, I know that they'll fit in these Dakine compression bags, so I'll do that first, but I'm curious to see if I can't get all 3 of these kites. These are 2024 North Carves. I've got a 7, 9, and 11 meter. I've been using these Dakine compression bags for years to save space in my car, but I have an idea that maybe I can get all 3 of these North kites into the 11 meter Carve bags. So let's unbox these Dakine compression bags and see if I can't make that happen. Fast forward. Now these Dakine compression bags, if you've never seen one before, they're just a heavy-duty nylon bag with a drawstring at the top, and then there's 2 compression straps on each side for a total of 4. And they used to have, they still do, you got a messenger style sling, just light padding, and then like a nameplate on the back here if you want to put your personal information, the size of the kite, phone number, that kind of stuff. But I will continue with the fast forward. Let's get these packed. All right, so we've got them packed, each one in its own Dakine compression bag. This is the 7, this is the 9, this is 11. So you can see when I first had all the bags up here, they took up like the whole table. So now you can see we're definitely saving some space. I feel like I could crush these down a little bit more, like really kneel on them and get all the air out. But since they're brand new, there's not a lot of extra air in there anyway. They're already pretty much ready to go in their most compressed state. And you'd be surprised at how much air you can squeeze out of them, even as your daily driver. Like I said, I've been using these bags exclusively, man, I want to say since 2017, back when Dakine used to have, there was like a 4-bag set of these.
Back in '82, I used to be able to throw a pigskin a quarter mile.
And I loved it because they were all different size. They had like a red, blue, gray, and black, and the red was really small, the gray was medium, the red, then the blue was, I don't know, the red I'd always put a 7 in, the blue I'd put a 9 in, the gray I'd throw like an 11, and then the black I'd throw maybe a 13 in it. But now they're all one size. But that way I guess you can accommodate any kite that you've got in your quiver. And like I said, all the way up to 17s, I've had them in here no problem, and down all the way to 6 meter, I think is the smallest. But regardless, these things actually last quite a long time. I've been using them as a daily driver since, I want to say, 2017. And when I first opened them up and put my kites in them, I thought, okay, this is just kind of a nylon material. This is gonna probably break, fall apart, get ripped, torn. I was thinking that these compression straps are going to come off. I figured the messenger sling would probably, come apart. I looked at it kind of like a temporary solution, but it's funny. It has really become a daily driver for me. And like right now, I just got my 2024 quiver of surf kites, and as I normally do, I take them out of the manufacturer's bag and I put them in the compression bags. That just saves a ton of space in my car, because I keep my gear in there all the time, and I just love to have all the kites with me. And I was surprised at how much space that it does save. And I'm looking at them now, and my initial question of whether or not I could fit them all into the 11 meter bag, let's see if I can do it. All right. This is a little more snug than I was thinking. Yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, this bag's a little smaller than what I remembered. Anyway, all right, so that trick didn't work. I tried that because back in the day, I had
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains?
17 meter kite in the quiver with like a 12, 17, 12, was 17, 15. Anyway, I had packed them in compression bags like this, and I was sitting there looking at the 17 meter bag thinking, okay, I can fit my entire quiver in there, but that didn't work with what I was just now trying to do. So maybe I can compress these guys down a little smaller to make it work. I feel like I could have got 2 of them in there for sure. In a nutshell, these guys are just a good everyday solution for compressing your kites or wings down to a much smaller footprint. And it's kind of covert, because if you've got your gear in your car, but you don't want people to know what you've got in there and possibly, you know, keep people from stealing your stuff, it's, you know, they all just look like blank Dakine bags. You don't really know what the brand of kite is in there, or how old it is, or what size, or any of that. And I think, if I'm being completely straight up, back in the day when you know, I first got into kiteboarding,
Right on.
and I started using these, you know, the accounting department at home, honey, you know, she never knew what kites I had at all times, because they all looked the same, because I was putting my gear in compression bags all the time. So just a little insider pro tip there, if you need to go a little covert ops, these are good for that. So all right, hope this has been helpful. See you guys out there.